Sources say the two couples, who seemed so close when Harry and Meghan got engaged a year ago, are ready to take separate paths, although they will both retain offices at Kensington Palace. The Sussexes moved to Frogmore Cottage, which is due to be completed at an undisclosed cost to the taxpayer before Meghan gives birth to their first child in the spring. Comes amid claims of a growing coldness between Kate and her sister-in-law. Kensington Palace officials have remained tight-lipped about that and a spate of stories about Meghan proving difficult and demanding that others have said the two sisters-in-law spend little time together off-duty. There has been no major fallout, according to those who know the couples, but just a realization that the two women are unlikely ever to be best friends. A year ago, in their engagement interview, Harry and Meghan gushed about how welcoming William and Kate had been. Back then, Harry said, and then William was longing to meet her and so was Catherine, so you know being our neighbours we managed to get that in a couple of, well quite a few times now and Catherine has been absolutely wonderful. Friends have acknowledged that at 37 and 34, Meghan and Harry want to spread their wings. Amazing, as has William as well, Harry said. Meghan interjected. It's not unusual to want to put a bit of distance between yourselves, a source said. Palace officials have insisted Harry and Meghan's main reason for moving to the cottage on the 33-acre Frogmore estate in Windsor Castle's home park was their need for more space for when their baby arrives. They have lived together at two-bedroom Nottingham Cottage in the palace grounds since their engagement in November last year and found there were no options available for them at Kensington Palace. A royal compound once dubbed the Auntie by Edward VII, or elsewhere on the royal estate in London. There had been talk of them moving into 20-bedroom apartment 1, next door to William and Kate at Kensington Palace. The apartment's long-time occupants, the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, plan to move out next year and into the smaller old stables now their children have grown up. Apartment 1 needs a major refurbishment and wouldn't be ready in time, a source said. But the timing proved unhelpful for Harry and Meghan. The palace has refused to say for now how much the taxpayer will have to fork out to make Frogmore Cottage fit for the Sussexes. That will appear in the Sovereign Grant report next summer in the usual way, a spokeswoman said. But when William and Kate announced they planned to move into their apartment, officials did provide an estimate of £4 million for the cost, a figure that grew to £4.5 million before they moved in 2014. Like them, Harry and Meghan will pay for the interior decorating and soft furnishings, but the taxpayer will cover the cost of the renovation. Palace officials, who were quick to point out that William and Kate would remain in their apartment until he becomes king, have made no similar commitment for Harry and Meghan's cottage, saying only that it will be their official residence for the foreseeable future. Previously, a senior royal source has said Clarence House has been earmarked as a potential future home for Harry when his father becomes king. Royal sources have denied reports that Frogmore Cottage, which stands close to the much larger Frogmore house where Harry and Meghan has their evening wedding reception, has 10 bedrooms. But the couple's office refused to say how many bedrooms it will have once the refurbishment is finished. It's a fraction of that, said one source. Royal sources have also firmly denied that Meghan's mother, Doria Ragland, plans to move to Britain and install herself at Frogmore Cottage. She will be a regular visitor, but it is thought she plans to retain her home in Los Angeles.